welcome to the Education News on Millionlights TV. I am Bhakeshri Pompe and you are watching Millionlights, which is a TV channel dedicated to improving the skills of people and their employability. Today, I'll be taking you to the top educational stories all over India in super fast news. Let us start. As per the government resolution, the panel will be comprising 7 members which will be authorized to sketch at least 3 performance indicators that will evaluate the spending of efficiency of expenditures. One of the primary responsibilities of the panel, besides evaluating the efficiency of spending, is to appoint third-party auditors to evaluate the spending and provide suggestions in the implementation of the program. To assist the members of school management committees in their functioning, the Delhi government will soon launch a mobile application. The SMCs have 16 members each, comprising a teacher, a principal, 12 parents, 1 MLA and a social activist. The AAP dispensation had last year directed the school management committees to ensure a bigger role for parents in the running of schools. Shri College of Commerce celebrated its 90th anniversary. The occasion was graced by the President of India, Shri Mukherjee. The President talked about the poor global rankings of higher educational institutes of the country. He mentioned that Shri College of Commerce has been doing well and should now set itself as a higher benchmark of excellence. The President added that after several years of effort, at least 3 institutes of higher learning in the country have secured top places. An initiative to turn the hourglass by 45-year-old Yogendra Pango. The school aims to educate the elderly women in the village, where farming is the dominant profession. Pango, a teacher at the Pangane Jilla Parishad Primary School, collaborated with the Motiram Charitable Trust, which has provided a blackboard for the classrooms, besides helping the women with all necessary logistics, including a pink sari uniform, a school bag, a sled, and chalk pencils. A Center for Advanced Research and Excellence for Childhood Neurodevelopmental Disorders will soon come up at the AIIMS with a focus on use of technology-aided rehabilitation strategies. The neurodevelopmental disorders to be covered by the center will include neuromotor impairments, motor delay, language delay, cognitive delay, and epilepsy. The proposal for establishing the Center for Excellence was conceptualized by the team of senior faculty led by Professor V.K. Paul and Professor Shefali Gulati. Orissa Public Service Commission has declared the results of Orissa Civil Services Preliminary Examination. Sanyas Behera has backed the list of visually challenged candidates. Similarly, 8 visually impaired candidates have made it to the final list. The official notification was published in 2015, where the advertisement had no reservation for people with disabilities. The Singur movement led by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has been added to the syllabus of revised edition of Class 8 History textbook of schools under the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. The book now has an added chapter on the People's Movement. The Directorate of Technical Education Maharashtra has included the transgender category for admissions to the academic year 2017 and 18. At its first, the transgender options will be available in the application forms of engineering and pharmacy courses for the upcoming Maharashtra State Common Entrance Test. Appreciating the move, eco-rights activists demand more from government to preserve the rights of transgender people. The Delhi government plans to centralize the nursery admissions process starting next academic year. The government wants to start the process of collecting data from private schools from April this year and introduce the system of 2018 and 19 academic year. Officials said that the centralized system will cover all 1700 city schools recognized by the Directorate of Education. Around 1 lakh villages have become open defecation free as the government has installed nearly 3.5 crore toilets across the country over the past 2 years, said Union Human Resource Development Minister Prakash Javadekar. He was at an award ceremony for students who had won an environmental awareness quiz. Addressing school students, Javadekar urged them to ensure that each citizen plants 7 trees, which will act as a personal air purification system in all cities. All the higher secondary school students of Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education get another chance to appear for practical examination. According to a report, only those candidates who have missed the examination because of unavoidable circumstances are eligible to appear again. updates, visit our website www.millionlights.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by the name Millionlights. You can give us a missed call on 30778274 to suggest courses or for feedback. Join us again for the next episode. From the entire team, have a good day.